Welcome to BuySpares. In this video we will replace the blade belt on a Flymo Easi Glide lawnmower. Important: before replacing a part in any electrical appliance, you must ensure it is first disconnected from the mains. If the blade on your lawnmower has stopped rotating and you can no longer cut your grass, then it's likely the blade belt has broken and will need to be replaced. Take out the grass box and place the lawnmower onto its side. The blade and the impeller are here. You will need a socket set to remove the nut holding the blade in place. Put on some safety gloves to hold the blade safely, but use a towel or a cloth if you haven't got gloves. The nut on this model is a 13mm. Turn it anti-clockwise with your socket set to release and take it completely out and lift the old blade off. Use the same socket to remove the impeller on the other side. Lift the lawnmower back up and remove the screws holding the rear section of the lawnmower. Once out, lift the handle to one side. Take out the two screws in the motor cover. You may need to use a magnet to get the screws out. Turn the lawnmower onto its side. Remove the wheels on the front with a flat blade screwdriver. Lift them both out to reveal clips for the front cover. Use a flat blade to slot into the gap between the casing and the cover clips and move it gently to release it. This may be a little bit fiddly as you have to pull the cover from the other side. With both clips released, the cover can be lifted off, making sure you lift it around the height adjuster on the side. There are two torque screws holding the height adjuster to the casing. Take them out and make sure you don't lose the spring that's inside. Turn the lawnmower back onto its side and there are two more torque screws here. Take them out and lift the motor out. The blade belt is here. Take the impeller belt off first to get to the blade belt. These belts are very tight, so take your time and turn the motor shaft to help you remove the belt. When refitting the belts, place the motor between your legs for support. Turn the motor spindle while you are stretching the belt, and remember they are very tight to fit. Refit the motor back into position. Refit the torque screws back into the height adjuster. Make sure the spring goes back into the correct position or it won't work. Turn the lawnmower onto its side and refit the two torque screws into the base. Refit the front cover by clipping in the front. Make sure you don't trap the motor cable when pushing it down. There is a slot where the cable goes here, and refit the screws into the cover. Now turn it back onto its side. Place the impeller onto the shaft and put the nut back in. And use the socket set to tighten it, making sure it's tight so it won't come off. Refit the blade back on with the socket set and check the blade is facing the correct way. And again make sure it is tight so it won't come loose. Refit the grass box. And there we have it, one blade belt replaced on this Flymo Easi Glide lawnmower. For all the spares you need, visit the BuySpares website.